Happy birthday, everyone, and welcome to the Happy Birthday Podcast with your hosts, Jackie and Dan, the #1 podcast on ApplePodcast.com, dedicated to the birthdays you know and love. So without further ado, take it away, Dan.
Go shawty,
It's your birthday.
happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Have a wonderful, wonderful day.
I'm wishing you the happiest birthday.
Happy birthday. This is big. It's your birthday. Happy birthday.
Jackie,
Yes.
we're here to do something. Let's get started already, all right? Sorry,
What an
folks.
original
I'm drinking
thought.
a little. We're not sponsored by this. I'm drinking a CBD drink from Wild. This has 25 milligrams of CBD. It's THC free. It doesn't taste that good. It doesn't really affect
Is there
you.
alcohol in it?
No.
I'm doing Mountain Dew and vodka right now, Sky vodka and Diet Mountain Dew, and it's like battery acid.
Yeah.
He used to drink like Kessler's with Diet Coke and Metamucil stirred into
Yeah.
it.
Oh, yeah.
That was his weight loss drug.
Hey, well, if it worked, I lost like 100 pounds. I mean, part of it was that I had a fucking chronic illness that was killing me slowly, but then the other part was the Metamucil mixed in with my old crow.
Did you put the Metamucil straight in there and make like
Yeah, dude.
a porridge?
Yeah, it was gross. It was thick. Yeah.
Dude, it fucking worked, didn't it?
You go to a bar. Can I get
back
an
on the
old?
regimen.
Can I get an old crow on the rocks? Like, oh, when I say on the rocks, I mean
On the sand, I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll get an old crow and diet on the beach. Hold the agua.
What's your men's room situation like here? Multiple
Do
stalls?
I need a key?
All
Or...
right.
Yeah.
Jackie, is there someone else in your house? What's going on? Can you speak to that?
Oh
Can you speak to
yeah.
that,
I'm
please?
sorry. That's my friend Kristen. She's here as the wild card guest, but she will also be joining us for the duration of the show and probably the afterbirth if you're lucky.
Jackie,
What? Oh my God! Just say it.
say what?
Just say whose birthday it is. Just
okay,
say
you
whose
want to know who
birthday
it? You want to know? You want me to say? You want me to say who's
Tell
birthday?
me.
it is? I'm not going to tell you, but I'll tell you this.
Let me guess.
It's two people's. I'm doing a twofer.
Oh
a
my
two
God.
for one special. All right.
Okay. I love
They-
this.
Kristen, you get to guess too.
Yeah. I don't know celebrities.
You
so.
get to guess before Jackie, because Jackie don't know nothing.
Okay.
She don't know nothing.
Rude.
So who is it? You get Kristen. Guess just one of these. Jolly
cold
good fellas.
guess, right?
Yeah.
Raw guess.
I'm gonna go with Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Okay.
I, with all due respect, okay. Go ahead.
no. And we'll go with Jordan Knight from New Kids on the Block.
Hell yeah.
You know what? Do you know what? I gotta
What?
tell you
Don't
this.
even tell
I
me.
gotta tell you
guys,
this.
You guys. Oh.
Two buzzers. That's for you.
I
that
thought you
means
gave her the
incorrect.
answers ahead of time.
No, I wouldn't do. I don't have her email or her landline phone or nothing like that.
Okay.
I was gonna give her the
Alright.
answers.
I
But
just thought you maybe prepared something extra cool. But
No, but I'll tell you this. Somehow you're not too far off with one of these guys,
Okay.
but you're not very close at all either. So Jackie, who do you? Let's hear a couple of raw guesses out of your top of your dome. Which, by the way,
Okay.
nice bit. I like your big hat, also. By the way.
Thank you. It's normal size today, but thank you.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Andre the Giant and Vern Troyer.
Wow, opposite ends of the spectrum.
Yeah, and it is a
Funny, eh?
spectrum, which is everyone has a height.
Hugeness.
Yeah.
Everyone has a certain degree of hugeness.
When I say I'm on the spectrum, it means I'm under 6 feet.
There it is.
Speaking of
Yeah.
on the spectrum, no.
right.
Let's not speak so much about the size of these jolly good fellows. One of them, tell you what, he ain't around no more.
Okay.
He's dead. He's in hell. Okay?
Sure. Gotcha.
Cool.
I think he is. I mean, you know, I believe in, do I believe in heaven and hell, Paul?
No. Don't ask him for moral advice.
I would bet that you I bet that you believe in God, and that when you're, I bet that you say you don't believe in God, but when you're really scared, you do a little prayer in your head, and you say, "Please, God."
Whatever that flavor of atheist is. I'm not the Bill Maher kind going around to rabbis being like, "So you believe in this crap?" Maybe should I make a movie like that where I just go around to churches and like, really?
It's crazy that he's like that when he's made an entire career on being a fake Jewish person.
You just think he's Jewish. I don't think he pretends to be Jewish.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It's like he's Jewish coded.
This guy is not Jewish coded, though he did. This guy's not Jewish, though he did murder a president.
Come on. He's the dead guy?
Yes. I didn't mean for that to be like those two are not connected.
I know they're not. Paul seems to think they are. Who killed the president? John C. Reilly.
John C. Reilly was the president that fell to this assassin's bullet, and it might have been a real magic bullet, if you know what I mean.
Like
you
a
don't know
blender?
Yeah, yes. Hucked a blender right at him in the motorcade.
This is going to take
Dallas,
like 10
Texas.
hours to
Who
record
is the guy?
this.
Who's the guy? Who's the guy?
Who's the guy that killed the blender?
Three-namer. Who killed President
Mark
John C. Reilly?
David Chapman.
We talked about him a little bit last week in the Afterbirth. Not Mark David, who killed
I know,
President
I'm really close
Lenin.
though. Who killed Abraham Lincoln?
No.
John Wilkes Booth.
Yes. Who killed John F. Kennedy, Jackie? Or Kristen?
Oh, Sirhan.
Wow. That's a deep pull, but no.
What's his face? Oh shit. Woody Harrelson's dad.
John Wilkes Harrelson.
Ted Cruz.
Woody Harrelson's dad did kill people.
Yeah,
he was a murderer.
He did?
And he was possibly theorized to be one of the guys on the knoll.
I don't know who killed
Really?
whoever we're talking about.
His middle name is the town you grew up in. Not Beaver Grove.
Oh, Lee Harvey Oswald. I
Lee
thought
Harvey Oswald.
George
All right.
W. Bush killed JFK.
Jackie?
Who done it?
I'm not sure.
Wait. What's
And
Lee Harvey
the
Oswald?
other one,
Steve
he's still
Harvey
rocking. It's not Steve Harvey Oswald. This is an actor. This jolly good fellow, born on this day, 1987. Kind of a year before I was
1987.
born. He was in High School Musical.
Oh, Zac Efron.
Zac Efron.
Nice. Woo! Also played Ted Bundy.
Oh,
He
yeah.
did, which
In one of the worst serial killer movies I've ever seen.
All right.
That was terrible.
Yes.
Jackie,
Yeah.
I'm pretty good at guessing, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yes. Definitely.
And if I had to guess, you probably don't know much at all about today's jolly good fellow, Lee Harvey Oswald.
Yes.
I'd also feel confident going out on a limb and saying it's probably been quite a while since you've seen today's other jolly good fellow, Zac Efron, on your flat screen television.
Yes, I can't
But-
say I have ever seen him on this particular television.
Soon I won't be able to say that, not because it's not politically correct or something like that, but because I have in my hand a leaked internal document from the content-generating geniuses at Netflix.com.
Nice.
Buckle up your binge-watching belt because they've got a whole new slew of true crime docudramas that play fast and loose with the facts in service of reaching the deeper emotional truths lurking beneath these real-life events. And wouldn't you know it, one of these many, many, many new shows features none other than Zac Efron in the role of none other than Lee Harvey Oswald.
What?
That's right.
Kidding.
Coming soon to a Roku box near you, Efron as Oswald in the new Netflix limited series Lee, the Lee Harvey Oswald story. Did Oswald act alone, or did he act because he was alone? Director Ryan Murphy crafts a compellingly dubious drama based around the baseless theory that the presidential assassin and President Kennedy had been involved in a secret, steamy love affair. But after JFK parts ways with his backdoor boy toy, a heartbroken Lee Harvey decides that the only way to get his Oval Office lover out of his head is to destroy Kennedy's.
Whoa.
All right, no. Let me look here.
Okay.
Now there have been criticisms that these sorts of series can have a way of glorifying killers, and looking at this next one, to avoid any such unfortunate misinterpretation, this next show makes a point of telling its story from the victim's point of view. In Viva Las Vegas, the Stephen Paddock story, each of the 60 episodes is a mini biopic focused on one of those lives lost that dark Mandalay Bay day. Director Ryan Murphy uses a generous dose of conjecture to lovingly fabricate the life story of these tragic figures, with each installment climaxing in a disturbingly realistic recreation of that famous mass shooting Alec Baldwin stars in the title role.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Horrible.
This is quite a list. A lot of information here. I can't get to all of it. So let me tease just one more of these shows. All right? Ready?
All right.
Ready? Okay, just in time for spooky season. It's Gacy, Killer Clown, the John Wayne Gacy saga. If Jeffrey Dahmer gave you the ick, wait until you meet the new Netflix anti-hero that you'll love to hate, John Wayne Gacy. This portly pervert's body count was double that of Dahmer's, and his tawdry torturing of teens makes the Milwaukee Madman's murders look like child's play, no pun intended. And again, to ensure that this series does not glorify Gacy in any way, director Ryan Murphy has wisely cast Kevin James in the title role, who brings to his performance all the Paul Blart-style slapstick buffoonery that audiences know and love. So, happy birthday, Zach. Happy birthday, Lee H.O. And remember to go subscribe to Netflix over at netflix.com. Tell them the JGF gang sent you.
Happy birthday, Sean William Booth. What's his name?
That's
Lee
it.
Harvey Oswald.
Jackie, what would you say to Lee Harvey Oswald if he was here today? Yeah, just
I would say,
20
know what,
seconds
sir?
alone with the man.
I've always wanted to have a child named Harvey, but I think my friends would make fun of me because it's the trash town. It's a garbage town, and people make fun of you if you're from there, but it's also the guy's name from Sabrina the Teenage Witch, and he was awesome and hot, so...
You think your son's going to be hot?
See you later.
All right.
Well, you want a hot son. I mean...
Okay. Cut.
May your first son be a hot son.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome
That's
to
an
Hot
old
Sons.
adage. 2 men have a birthday today. A third person may have a birthday today, and I'm gonna go check on it, and then we can discuss it when we come back, if there is or is not.
Okay.
All right.
All right, my chicken nuggets are done. Oh, they look perfect. Now all I need is the ketchup. Let's see here. What? Oh, man. Dad, we're out of ketchup again.
I'm sorry, son. The economy is really bad, and I can't afford to buy the sauces and dips that you're used to us having around the house. I'm sorry.
Are you sick and tired of having to apologize to your family for empty refrigerator door shelves? Maybe it's time for you to invest in a Sauce Goblin. The Sauce Goblin combines the power of a pressure cooker with the wetness of an electric kettle in one revolutionary sauce rehydration appliance. Here's how it works. When your plastic squeeze bottles start to go dry, simply scrape off the dried chunks of sauce that accumulate around the lip of the container with your fingernails. Dump the gummy clumps into the Sauce Goblin's basin, pour in a generous amount of ordinary tap water, and let the Goblin do the rest. In a few short days, you'll have up to 6 ounces of reconstituted sauce product. So what are you waiting for? Log on to sauce.goblin today and earn back the respect of your family before it's too late.
Now, Kristen, for this next segment, I'm going to pull up a notes document that has spoilers, so you can look if you want, but you can't say anything.
I don't do spoilers, and I'm not going to cheat.
I'm not saying it's cheating. I'm just saying once I pull it up, don't be like, oh my God, it's what?
Why would you do that?
She wouldn't.
Give
I'm
all
just
the
reminding everyone.
That sounded
if you ever
like her.
see someone in a Zoom pull up their notes, don't say what you see. It might
Oh
be
my
secrets.
God, it's fucking Brian Doyle Murray's birthday.
That's not what she sounds like, Jackie.
Chad Michael Murray.
I'm gonna guess. You said that there's a celebrity birthday today. Was that wrong or was that right?
Here is what I'm going to tell you. Today is
Okay.
the birthday of a celebrity.
Oh,
I'll give you that much.
what do you define celebrity right now?
I actually don't remember who it is.
Okay.
I got to look at my notes. Okay, do you want to do a raw guess, by the way?
I
before-
do. I guess that today is the birthday of Chad Michael Murray.
Oh, I'm so sorry, but I don't believe it is.
Ooh, sucks to suck.
Yeah. This is a guy. Okay. Hold on, I have to
Nice.
sneeze.
Bless you. Wow.
So sorry, that was a big one.
Paul, you're over your COVID now?
Let's take
Is
it
that
back.
Yeah, it wasn't COVID.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Today's the birthday of a man. He is a Hollywood film producer. Very famous.
Harvey Weinstein?
It is not Harvey Weinstein. It is so close to Harvey Weinstein, but it is not.
Okay.
But that's pretty much as close as you can get. You're 50% there.
Is there another Weinstein?
Is there?
I don't know his name.
Is it Bernie Weinstein?
It is not Bernie Weinstein.
Abraham.
It's not Abraham.
Oswald Bernstein.
Nope, it's not Bernstein.
Let's get something clear here. Let's get something clear, all right?
Let's get it all out.
Is Weinstein?
I say Weinstein.
Weinstein. Is that his last name?
Yeah.
Is it his brother?
It is his brother.
I don't know his brother's name.
It's a really normal name.
Dan.
Close.
Paul.
Kristen?
Bob.
It is Bob Weinstein.
Yeah, Kristen.
Yes.
Kristen gets the point. Dan, you have to leave the show.
I got no point. What do I have to do now?
Out.
God damn it.
There's not points or winning in this.
Oh, there's a cat rubbing on me. There's points. There's winning. It's
I've listened to this
explain.
podcast.
It's hard to explain, but it's there.
Asshole.
What?
Not you. Josh muted me.
Oh.
Paul muted me in the Zoom.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I was wondering why I was laughing so hard.
He muted me. And then a thing popped up where it's like, oh, the host would like you to unmute. I'd like to too. Jackie, Bob Weinstein.
Yeah, Robert Weinstein, born this day, 1954. Here we go. Let's start a little thing I call, the title of the document is Bob Weinstein.
Okay. So the segment we do in every episode called Bob Weinstein.
There it is. Okay. Robert Weinstein, a man with innumerable accomplishments in the film industry. Yet when we hear that name, what do we really think? In these troubling times of accusations and court cases, I'm talking about the Me Too era, a man's accomplishments can often be overshadowed by a bad brother. Indeed, the bad brother celebrity is not exclusive to this generation. The bad brother celebrity trope goes all the way back to the beginning of creation. We have accounts of biblical bad brothers, mythical bad brothers, modern bad brothers, and everywhere in between.
And Bad Brothers 2.
A man like Robert Weinstein, the executive producer on such films as Pulp Fiction, Scream, Scream 2, She's All That, Scream 3, Spy Kids, Cold Mountain, Scary Movie 3, Fahrenheit 9/11, Scary Movie 4, Rambo, Inglourious Bastards, Hoodwinked 2, Hood vs. Evil, Scream 4. The list really does go on. Let me give you a few other examples. Spy Kids Mission Critical, Piranha 3D, Piranha 3DD, Zack and Miri Make a Porno, Gangs of New York, Chicago, Texas Rangers, Mansfield Park, and dozens of other locations, all overshadowed by the atrocious and convicted scandals of his lecherous older brother, he who shall not be named, Weinstein.
Harvey Weinstein.
Now this got me thinking, what are some other bad brothers who have overshadowed their siblings with their murderous, assaulting, money laundering ways? But of course, here on the Happy Birthday podcast, we can't just tell you everything. We've got to get a few guesses in. Dan, would you like to do the honors of being today's guesser for an all-new game called Bad Brothers?
Yes, I'd love to guess. All right. I'm all lubed up, ready to go.
So you will be given the name of a sibling to a bad brother. For instance, if I say Chet Gein, who would you say is the celebrity bad brother there?
Oh, Chet Hanks. Or Ed Gein.
That's right, Ed Gein. Okay, you got it. So, let's start the game. First, we have a sister to a bad brother, Jenny the Ripper. Can you guess who she is sister to?
Not Kelly the Ripper. Jack the Ripper.
Jack the Ripper, that's right. Next, we have Juana Escobar.
Pablo.
That's right. Real-life sister to notorious cocaine king Pablo Escobar.
What does she look like?
Escobar is unfamously known for her contributions to science and technology. That was a real stutter.
Well said.
So science and to technology.
Escobar, get that man behind bars.
All right, next up we have the brother of a bad guy. This This unknown brother, holy cow, I'm having a stroke. This unknown brother of a bad guy is best unnoted for his work in the field of agriculture, no pun intended.
In the field? Oh.
This BOABG is responsible for the successful growth of 64% of all soy crops in North America.
Jim Belushi.
Due to his organic pest control products. His name is Geronimo or Jerry Cosby. Who's that bad brother?
Bill.
That's right, Bill Cosby. All right.
What did he do?
What did Bill Cosby do?
Yeah.
He did the Cosby Show. He was the Jello guy.
Oh, yeah. Bad stuff. Okay. Sure. We can condemn him for that.
All right. And in honor of JGF and BOABG, Bobby Weinstein, we'll do one last guess. You ready? A sister of a bad guy. Not much is known about her other than the fact that she has been credited with teaching J.R.R. Tolkien the linguistic basis for his original language, Elvish, famously portrayed in his Lord of the Rings and Hobbit books.
I see someone else on here that needs some linguistic
Her
training.
name is Charisse Mengele. Who's her bad guy brother?
I want to say Big Bad Joseph Mengele.
That's right.
I don't know who that is.
He was a Nazi scientist. He experimented on...
Angel of Death. He was the twins guy.
He was like
right.
sewing
I was gonna
people
say
together.
He liked the twins. Okay.
Yeah.
He's
All
a
right.
twins guy.
I mean, who doesn't like a good twin? But
Sure.
yeah.
Yeah, so happy birthday, Bob Weinstein.
Okay. Well, I did a segment about celebrity siblings a long time ago, and it's cool to see you basking in my glory.
Yeah.
And that's fine, because I think I will take a cue from you next week, and whatever my subject is, I will just read their IMDb page as well.
If you took a cue from her, her name would be Jowlin.
And then you couldn't turn it into a verb and say you're jowling around, because that doesn't really make too much sense.
Well, while we let our listeners take out their earbuds, clean out some of the earwax, give your ears a rest, people.
Yeah.
I don't know how loud you're listening
Yeah.
to this, but turn it the fuck down, okay?
Yeah.
When we come back, we're going to go to the... we're not going to go to the phones.
The couch. We'll go to the couch.
We're going to go to the couch, folks.
Whoever is sitting next to me on my couch at home has to be our next guest. Not nude. I didn't mean to say that.
We're going to a break, so we'll be back in a minute.
Hey there, jolly good fellows. I'm here to tell you all about a new Patreon service available through the Happy Birthday Podcast. For 99 cents a month, you can sign up for the new service from the Happy Birthday Podcast, personalized horoscope readings from yours truly, Jackie, October 12th. Here's a little sneak peek of what you can expect from the Happy Birthday Podcast personalized horoscope reading services on Patreon, or HBPPHRSOP. As we exit Libra season, let me give you air sign babies a little bit of guidance. Libras born September 23rd through October 22nd, you need to wake up. You have been asleep for 30,000 years, and your spirit yearns for connectedness to the universe. The ancient dragons have band together to lie down at your feet in a protective circle and will not wake for mortal man. The only way to push through these adversities is to realize the soft, tender, harmonious aspect of you that just wants peace. Ignoring these tasks will certainly present difficult struggles. With Mercury in retrograde, you have two choices today, Libra. It is up to you to find the question. Your lucky numbers are 5, 9, and 30,000. For more guidance and fun facts like these, log on to patreon.com and sign up for the HBDPOD, HBPPHRSOP for just 99 cents a month.
We're about to do the wild card segment, but can I jump in with something really quick here?
Sure.
I got some really special stuff to tell you guys about. I'm gonna save it for the Patreon exclusive Afterbirth because I'm trying to entice people. Don't tell them, but I'm trying to do special things so people will be like, oh, I gotta hear that. I saw an extremely famous musician last night. Who could it have been?
Paul McCartney.
Close.
Elton John.
Colder.
Ringo Schreiber.
Jackie got it. Ringo Schreiber from the Beatles. I saw with Matt Bullock, we went to a Ringo Starr and the All-Star Band concert last night.
Why didn't you tell me you were doing that?
I didn't tell you guys because I was holding out hope that I would be able to somehow get a picture of me and him and just send that to you.
Cool.
But Ringo was not mingling with the crowd, and from the looks of this crowd,
mangling.
I don't blame him. I'll tell you all about yes. I just thought, if they're twins, why not sew them together? I'll give my full review. I will tell you this. He had Mr. Starr had COVID the previous week, had to cancel a bunch of dates, and he just tweeted today that he just tested positive again, so the tour's off.
Oh,
what?
No.
So you're like the only one who got to see him before he dies.
And you got Ringo's COVID air. I love that for you.
And at the very end, he had some sort of soiled rag over his shoulder, and he tossed it out in the crowd, and someone caught it. Oh no!
You can't
like a
do
consumption
that.
towel?
Yeah, that's a freaking...
It really was. God. Hey, Jackie, who the frick is on your couch? More Ringo news to follow.
That is my friend. That is my neighbor.
Yeah.
That is my drug dealer. Her name
Wow.
is Kristen.
All right.
She's going to be our wild card guest.
Kristen,
Hello.
what's your deal? What's up with you? What's your whole...
She's a farmer, dude.
What's your vibe?
I'm a fucking farmer.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Shout out farmers.
Hell yeah.
I work at an old Navy installation, so we upscaled. Upcycled. There it is. There's the bougie TLC word.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and we grow over 5,000 plants of cannabis.
Old Navy is not a farm.
Medical. Yeah.
It is.
Okay.
It's the elf line.
You guys, speaking of weed, you guys let me get high as hell. Forgot to tell me I had a segment to do still.
Yeah, it actually is your turn to do the segment.
I didn't know I was here for babysitting. I thought I was a special guest.
Watch it, okay? Watch it. Let's see what we got here. We got some famous deaths.
Okay.
So, Kristen, are you familiar with the concept of death?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, today we're going to be talking about some celebrities who passed away on this day in antiquity, and one who passed away more recently. So this first one I'm going to ask you about is credited with something to do with light bulbs.
All right.
And his film company filmed an elephant getting electrocuted to death.
Oh, I know.
Ooh, I think.
Speaking of someone that has something to do with light bulbs, listeners can't see, but Jackie has about 6-7 of the brightest light bulbs
I got a
I've
couple
ever
hundred
seen
watts behind
Yes.
me right now.
So
And
are
think
we
about-
looking for the director or what?
No. This guy was an inventor. He was.
Oh, right. Oh, okay. So Edison.
Yes. Yep. You got it.
Thomas
So
Edison.
Jackie passed Kristen the gun.
What was the elephant's name? Does it
Oh
say?
God, what was it? It was like
Topsy or something. I think
Topsy.
Topsy.
Yeah,
Was it
that-
Topsy?
yeah.
Okay, there's an episode of Bob's Burgers that I think Tina or one of the kids is doing a report on Thomas Edison, and the librarian is like, do it about the elephant Topsy that he killed. And then they turn it into like a musical, and the song gets stuck in my head a lot. And they'll say autopsy at your autopsy. And those lyrics get stuck in my head a lot.
Folks, you want to talk about the pinnacle of comedy writing right there.
Yeah.
You know, if actually it's right here. If Dan was that elephant, its name would have been Bottomsy.
Well.
Okay, Kristen, you won the gun, but you have not yet won the $100 bill. Jackie,
I already
please
spent that.
Present the $100 bill.
I spent it. I did get a Nielsen dollar in the mail today.
Yay.
Do you know what that is?
Yeah, it's the ratings thing where
So
they
it's a poor
control
people
your
thing.
life
'Cause
forever.
do you guys know what this is?
I do, but don't you? Are you a Nielsen
Do you know that
family?
when they they'll randomly send you the packet now. It's not just for television anymore. It's for local businesses, all types of shit, but it still has the dollar inside. And I remember that from when I was a kid. My mom would always be like, don't throw that away. There's a dollar inside.
I have never gotten one of those.
You can do mine if you want.
Is it like it's like U.S. currency or it's
They
like
put-
their own money?
No, they put a dollar inside.
Oh.
And I just wonder how many people throw those away. It's like a big white envelope, but
I've never gotten one of those in my
I've
life.
gotten
I
two
think
of
we
them.
were too poor.
wow.
Yeah. They're like, these people don't have cable consistently.
Yeah.
Take note here, postal sorter
enough to
person
take
who
note
listens
of.
to the show. We have a postal worker who listens regularly to this show, and I just want to tell you if you see anything coming from this, what was it? It's
Nielsen's, yeah.
Yeah, there's a free money in the mail.
we have a FedEx listener too.
Who's that?
Oh,
Nathan Smeeds. Yeah, or
Nathan
maybe he's UPS.
Is Helen our postal?
She doesn't listen. Shout out Helen. Shout out Mike. Shout out. They're also my neighbors.
Shout
down
out,
the
let
street.
Paul do his thing.
let me do my goddamn segment. Kristen, you won the gun, but you have not yet won the $100 bill. So let me ask you again. Are you familiar with deaths? Yes or no?
I'm so sorry.
Okay, well, this gentleman
I'm
died
sorry.
on this day last year, 2021. He was a member of the Bush administration. He was kind of a what else did he do? His name sounds like it's almost redundant because it sounds like it's like a diarrhea related thing, and then his last name is another diarrhea related thing.
Poop shits.
Runny McRunny.
No, it's where the diarrhea comes out of.
I'll tell you this: his first name is spelled. It's spelled like an organ in the body.
You know this.
No. It's not.
Think of the
It's
organ
not.
where poop
Wait, no,
It's
no, no.
pronounced
the
like
opposite
an
of that.
organ in the body.
Why did you guys let me get so high before I had to do this?
This
segment?
guy, he went up before a table of his peers in Congress and said, yeah, there are weapons of mass destruction. We got to go to war. Right?
Oh no.
Remember that?
Think of where poop
He was
starts.
an army
Anus.
man.
Before the anus.
The sphincter McSphincter.
Before the sphincter.
No, before the sphincter.
It's where the poop
Intestine.
The bottom
Yes, it's an intestine.
Bowel McBowels.
You're so close.
Very close. Bowel is very close. Yeah.
Bowel McBowel.
I guess.
It starts with a C. I'll give you
Colin Powell.
There we go.
Bowel McBowel.
All
Happy
right.
death day to you, sir.
Write this lady $100 check, why don't you?
He
I
passed
will,
on
I
this
promise.
day. All right, Kristen, so you won the gun, you won the $100 bill, but you haven't yet won the grand prize, which is
4
a
iPods.
car. Or
Oh,
four-
shit.
I forgot
Whose
about
car?
the iPod. I genuinely forgot that we ever did an iPod thing.
I still have a lot of iPods. We never threw them away.
2017. This is not a death, Kristen. This is a historical event. 2017.
Uh-oh.
U.S. Congresswoman Frederica Wilson somebody said to bereaved Army family of Sergeant LaDavid Johnson, he knew what he was signing up for, but I guess it hurts anyways. One of the coolest things this man ever said or did.
Who said that?
That would be
Say it.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump!
Oh
Yes,
my
Donald
god, he's
Trump.
such a psychotic Cheeto, I can't.
Yeah.
No, come, we don't believe that, and we're going to delete
Okay,
that from the
all right.
episode.
Okay.
That is very much not
Yeah,
what this podcast is about.
It's his birthday? Is that what you said?
No, he just said that on this day.
Oh, on this day. Love
Yeah.
that.
Oh.
Oh, right. Historical event.
I don't know if I made that question clear at all.
No, it was
Yeah,
not.
you just said a bunch
It was
of
kind of a
stuff and then you're
sentence.
Do you know what death is?
Yeah, that was
Why did you let me do it? I shouldn't be doing drugs on the show. This is how we make our money.
Big money.
Did anybody notice I'm wearing my Jolly Good Fellow pin?
Oh my goodness, no, I couldn't see shit because of all the backlighting. But yeah,
That's very cool.
that's incredible.
Kristen, can I ask you just one more question?
I have a
You
question
won
to
the
ask,
car,
too.
You won the gun. You won all the stuff. Let me ask you one more question, and this one is actually kind of important as far as I'm concerned. Why do you listen to this show? Is it only because you know Jackie?
I'm sure, yeah.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
No. I thought maybe when I hit play that it would be like that. But actually, it is also enjoyable, even though she's
There
my
you
neighbor.
go.
Thanks, Nabe.
In spite.
Well, listen to that, TV6, and think about having us on because we are veteran, or we're seasoned.
I have one more question for you. This is not really a yes or no question or anything like that, but it is a book, not a question, that I hold in my hand. Maybe you've heard of it, maybe
Words
you haven't.
mean things.
Yeah, and these words are about to mean a lot when I say The Secret Language of Birthdays. Written by Gary Goldschneider and Juiced Elfers. This says there are more than 1 million copies sold. So that's one for every person in the world. Wow. Yeah. Do you look through it? Have you read it before?
Yeah. I look up pertinent things.
Okay, well, here's a pertinent thing.
Do you read Goldschneider?
Don't talk to me about birthdays unless you've read Elfers and Goldschneider.
Yeah, what is up with the shit hanging up on the construction lamps on the wall behind you?
I'm trying something new, all right?
What is it?
Stop.
To construction?
It's just lights.
Stop.
It's lights.
Everyone.
Why do they have a cage around them?
It's ambiance. Leave me alone.
Okay, Dan, go ahead.
I don't know if I want to anymore.
Oh, come on. We want to.
Oh, all right. We're reading Goldschneider here.
The people
your
wanna
complete
know.
personology guide for each day of the year. Yes, that includes February 29th. And
Nice.
I'm going to tell you something. Right now. When's your birthday?
November 30th.
What?
Ooh, coming up.
Mine is literally November 10th. We forgot to introduce ourselves in the beginning of this.
I'm Jackie, October 12th.
Hey, I'm Dan, November 10th. November 30th. Kind of
Yes.
Thanksgiving.
Me and Winston Churchill.
All right. Well, don't
way.
go acting
Yeah,
like you've read
spoilers.
this. Mark-
No, I haven't. I've just seen that on it.
Mark Twain, Winston Churchill, it says here. Kristen, I'm holding in my hands a book here called, I told you that already. November 30th. There's a lot of information here. It's in a very small typeface. I can't read all of it, but in a larger typeface, there is a list of strengths and weaknesses for people born on this day, your birthday. Do you want to maybe know a little bit about it? Or?
I might want a glimpse into that.
Okay. And you're
Maybe I
saying
can work on my shit.
you haven't read this part before, like when you're sitting on the bathroom or something?
No.
Okay.
No,
You
no.
can tell me if you... Okay. Kristen, not Kirsten.
Right.
Okay.
Kristen.
We're doing good here. Strengths. You are thorough, funny,
Okay.
and dynamic.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, that sounds like
right.
you've got that it factor. Like you should be a celebrity like us.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
All right.
You could be on the local note.
All right, but
Paul's having a hard
there
time.
are a couple of weaknesses here. And actually, a lot
Paul,
of the time,
don't get high. You
The
still have a
local
segment.
news. You could be on the local news also.
you have two weaknesses. Usually there's three. They only gave you two. So you're probably one of the more positively attributed jolly people we've talked to.
I love that.
But what are these weaknesses? These can be kind of difficult to hear. Are you sitting down right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know. You are thin-skinned and reactive.
I will cry and cut you.
Really?
Oh, all right. Well, I'd like to see you
Yeah.
try there, big shot.
Yeah. I would like that as well.
If I was, let me ask
I
you
will
this.
attempt.
Little personal question. If I were there in person with you right now, would you cut me?
I would not.
Thanks for tuning in to WHBD, your favorite radio source. My name's Bob and Tom, and goodbye. No, Kristen, what's your favorite birthday memory?
I like the year that I got my magic 8-ball.
Oh, do you have it with you?
And
Oh.
What made it different from the other 8 balls you've gotten? Yeah?
Oh.
there have been other
on.
birthdays where I have received magic 8-balls.
Jackie, what did you do for your birthday yesterday?
I went to Pasquale's. Me and Zan went to Pasquale's. We got pizza.
Oh, you said you were going to eat KFC.
We did that on Betsy's birthday, which is the day before my birthday. And we did do buckets of chicken, so that was nice.
All right.
Does Pasquale's in Nagani still have shag carpeting on the walls.
No, they have like exposed wood on the wall. I heard that that's in the bathroom still, but I didn't go in the bathroom.
So gnarly. It's like the
Shag carpet in the restroom?
Stripping
on the walls, yeah.
Are they still doing comedy nights there?
I think so.
Yes, they are.
God, we should do that. We should do this there.
I know.
Yeah, dude. They'd probably fly you in, keep you at this triangle. It'd be a good time.
Are you a stand-up comedian at all, Kristen?
No, I'm not.
Can you try to do some right now?
Sure.
Okay, go ahead.
She is one of the funniest people that I think I've ever met.
It said funny in the book too, so I'm trying to put this Goldschneider to the test.
She's very smart and very funny.
All right. Well, do something smart and funny right now.
Don't put her on the spot like that. That's so rude.
She's not a performing monkey.
I just say yay.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Hey, I have a joke.
Okay.
Do you know difference between a chickpea and a garbanzo bean?
Yes, actually.
Yes.
One of them is used to make hummus in Lebanon, and the other is used to make hummus in Israel.
Wow.
Inaccurate.
Well, the punchline to that is I've never had a garbanzo bean on my face.
Oh.
Classic.
Yay, Eldon.
Classic
Thanks for the tacky joke.
It's a good bit.
Can I tell you a joke?
Sure.
It's not really much of a joke, but all right. I got home the other day. Like last week. I came home from the studio. Right, we're recording the podcast all day long. Hard day at the office. Right. Get home. You think I'm gonna walk into like a nice clean house, dinner on the table, right? No, I walk in there. My wife's sitting on the couch, right? She's got her feet up on the coffee table, eating a can of frosting, right? There's dirty dishes everywhere, flies swarming around. The place stinks, you know? She's got her freaking feet up, and she's got the TV on. She's just watching Netflix, right? And I say, hey, look at this place. Maybe do a little less binge watching, a little more binge washing.
The funny part about that joke or antidote. Antidote.
The funny part of the antidote
is I had no idea if you are a prisoner in your basement. Like, I have no context for you. I don't know if you're married. I don't know if you live with your brother.
Anyway.
I don't know if you have 13 kids. I don't know if you have...
No context necessary.
All right. Enigma. All right.
The less you know about me, the better off you are, which I should have told that reporter that we spoke to. Earlier.
Dirty shoes. That's the one context I have, is that you have nasty shoes.
Well, okay, let me just say this, Kristen. Before you get the wrong idea of Dan, he worked in a disgusting kitchen. Honestly, first memories of both of you. Jackie, I know I met you before I broke your guitar. It's the first memory I have with you. Yeah. Dan, first memory of you had flies all over your shoes. But it wasn't your fault. You worked in a kitchen.
Yeah.
Okay, and you got grease on your shoes, and it made the flies attracted to your feet.
Amityville horror sneakers.
And the only reason it stuck out so much is because Dan wears size 19 shoes.
He does.
He literally has to shop at Louis Moylanen's closet. It's absurd.
And he gets to live in Portland where there's barely snow.
Yeah.
He already has snowshoes built in.
Exactly.
I'm walking around barefooted every day.
This man does not sink.
No.
The unsinkable Dan Daniels.
Oh, wow.
Which is ironic because I share a birthday with the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald.
Oh, you do?
Folks, I gotta use the restroom.
I do actually really have to.
Yeah, let's end the proper one and then we'll do our little
Okay.
thing and then we'll be done.
Goodbye.
All right,
Thank
later,
you for
dudes.
listening to the Happy Birthday podcast. You can find us on Spotify. You can find us on what's the other one? Instagram, Pentagram, Twittergram.
Patreon. It's $1.
It's a
$1.
Yeah, I paid
You
it.
fucking
It's
assholes.
worth it.
It's $1.
You pay $1, you might be on the show.
It's true.
Yeah.
You can pay to play. We're fine with that.
If you have ever even once listened for free on Spotify, go pay the $1, or I will show up at your house with a gun, and then we'll do it that way.
Wow.
Fair.
You're getting the goddamn Patreon.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.